Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Scorpio, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Scorpio Spirit. Alright, 3 cards for the first person, Scorpio. And 3 cards for the other person. Okay, the first person A for me, has the 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Second person, Chariot, 9 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Mutual energies, Queen of Wands, Strength card, and the 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of my deck, I have the Justice card in reverse, which means there's been some unfairness in this connection. Things were not equal. There was no equal give and take. Sometimes in married people, it can also signify a divorce. So let's see why the Justice card is in reverse as the overall energy, Scorpio. I do sense one person is kind of devastated. They're devastated that they feel none of my dreams and wishes will come true. They are deeply unhappy. They feel things are stagnant at this time. The other person feels, yes, I have stopped this connection now because I'm exhausted, tired. I don't want to keep trying again and again. It's better that I leave this unhappy situation and move forward. I think the second person is the one who's a little upset and angry with their first person. All right, so let's start the reading and figure this out. And we'll also do your mutual energies to see what's going to happen. But before that, Scorpio, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll do the clarification. Scorpio and their person, Spirit. Scorpio and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And we'll take a few more from another deck. Scorpio and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And a few more from a third deck, and then we'll start the reading. Scorpio and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Scorpio, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, let me start over with you. I'm afraid of what I might see. I feel stuck. I'm sending you messages through songs. I always look out for you because I love you unconditionally. I try to warn you about fake people with bad intentions who are out there to manipulate and use you. It really cuts deep because you seem to trust everyone over me. I get so frustrated with the intense telepathy, the dreams, and your strong energy, even though I'm alone. Your hunger and desire for me has been burning up, but you're nowhere to be found. The passion is an all-consuming, unextinguishable fire, and it's driving me crazy. I was there for you when you asked me to be, and even when you were silently suffering, I heard your soul cry out to me asking for my support. I always showed up for you, but when I needed you, where were you? Even though I cared about you, I thought we just weren't meant for each other. You really were the best thing in my life that's ever happened to me. I saved all your old texts and I still read them and I think about you a lot. I wish I could turn back the hands of time and we could start all over again. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, Scorpio, with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first person. That's person A for me. Then we'll move to person B. And these are not gender-based newcomers. All right, so person A, let's start with you. Why the Ten of Swords in reverse for you? Why the Ten of Swords? Yep. They know there's been a major ending or a betrayal, but this person has learned their lesson, I think. They want to now step up and they would want to do right by the other person. They want to pull out those 10 swords that got plunged into their person's back, I think. They're not happy. They are not happy, but they have learned their lesson, I feel. I think this person does want to step up. They want to now, finish the conflict between the two of you. They want to move things to a smoother, calmer place with the two of you. They feel that you guys are meant to be. You guys are a perfect match. So they're not happy. They're not happy with the thought that they may never get a second chance now. Why? Why the Nine of Cups in reverse? Nine of Cups, they sabotage this connection. They feel they cheated themselves out of a perfect partnership. Maybe this person never expressed their emotions, or they were blowing hot and cold. Something came to a halt here, but they are still very attracted to the other person, who they feel, who may not even give them a second chance now. So yeah, they are very worried. They're very worried things have come to an ending and they may not get a second chance. I think the thought of that makes person A very unhappy. They feel, what if they never trust me again? What if they've cut me out of their life? What if they've given up on me? So person B, what about you? How are you feeling currently? Person B says, yes, I have blocked them now, Omkaratarot, because I expected them to speak their truth, but they never did, or they just kept me guessing. I had to move forward because I got exhausted, tired. They were offering me very little. I'm rebuilding my own life now because I got tired of them. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they were breadcrumbing me. They were breadcrumbing me. I did wait for them. I did wait for them because at one point even I thought that this was going to be the person who would step up and do right by me. I did hold space for them. I did wait for them, hoping this stagnancy would end and they would return. But they continue to hold back from me, and there's too much of conflict, too much of competition, too much of fighting here. I just realized that, you know what, I'm the one who's always trying. I'm the one who's always making an effort. It's time for me to leave this unhappy situation and move forward in my own life. I mean, I have to take back power and control of my own life. So person B is the one who's kind of saying, if this is not going to move forward, then I might as well focus on working on myself. So I think person B didn't have the clarity, or they felt that person is lying to them. I don't want to be an option in their life. I need to now choose myself. I need to turn my back and see what else is out there. Person B is the one who's saying, they were unfair to me. Justice card in reverse again. So mutual energies for the first person who really is not happy that this connection has ended. They feel that the other person is very upset and angry with them, and even if they were to come back and tell their person that no, I do want to come back, they'll probably get rejected. But they are missing their person. They are feeling left out in the cold. Now this person doesn't have the courage maybe to speak to their person. They feel stuck. They're feeling they're getting some bad karma now for whatever they did. I mean, they do want to rebuild. They want to rebuild. So they are spying. They are watching. They are planning. But they don't know. I mean, I don't think this person is really they're trying to figure out, like, what can I say? They're trying to see things from all different perspectives before they take a leap of faith and saying, hey, you know what? I want to have a new beginning with you. They want to have a new beginning. I don't think they have the courage to take action because somewhere they feel their offer may not get accepted. And the other person's spirit, what do these three cards mean right now for the other person? The other person says, yes, I am angry with them. I am angry with them. I am upset with them. And I'm giving up any hope that, we can have a 10 of Pentacles or a long-lasting connection, because they were treating me like in this connection up in the air, and they've never made up their mind. They were juggling me. They made me feel as if I was not good enough. Yeah, here it is. They were playing mind games with me, and they made me feel as if I was the loser in this connection. So I think person B has convinced themselves that I have to listen to my own intuition, and if they can never make up their mind, or they're going to keep juggling me, that means they don't love me. They don't love me. Am I right, person B? What's the Two of Pentacles? Yeah, person B says, I don't want to be just in it for passion or anything else. I want more than that, and if they can't give it to me, then you know what? I'm going to take back power and control of my life. I think somewhere person B was waiting for an apology. So, justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. Yeah, I think this is person B who says, I've been carrying all this burden on my shoulders, Omkaratarot, and they still haven't made up their mind, so I'm cutting this person out of my life. This person was probably just a trickster, and I don't deal with immature people who only want passion and nothing else. So I don't think person B is really waiting anymore for an offer. In fact, they could be going out and, doing things which give them happiness, maybe catching up with friends or family, and just kind of saying, I'm not going to allow this person to make me feel as if I was not good enough. Yeah, this is person B who got their love taken for granted, and they're filling their own cup. They're standing up for themselves. And that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.